Good morning, guys. We wanted to jump on here this morning, throw together a little video, and just kind of talk about what our morning routine has been, I guess, since we've been off the Appalachian Trail.
Yes. It's been a little all over the place.
It has,
honestly.
you know. If you guys have been following our YouTube, you understand that Casey and I are from Minco, Oklahoma, little small town here, and that's where we are. We're right here.
My mom's.
There's Casey's mom's house.
There's the trailer.
There's our little coffee trailer that we have just been working on and putting forth all the effort.
Yes.
And
Almost done.
in our next video, you know, we're going to give you guys a tour of it because it actually is done. It's ready to go, other than, you know, all the little details and stuff. So I told Casey, you know, I said there's so many things that I always want to get on our YouTube and just like talk about.
Right.
But I don't feel like sometimes that there's like a real like meaning to it, you know, but I guess that's what YouTube's all about. It's just about getting on here,
throwing out topics
and throwing out topics. Yeah. And so the topic today is just what's going on in our life right now.
Yeah.
You know, we have been staying with Casey's mom since we got off the Appalachian Trail.
Sold our camper.
We have sold the Winnebago camper. So we've been living there and diligently doing everything we can to get this coffee trailer done so that we can be open for business.
Yep.
At first, for the next 6 months, our oldest son Tucker is getting braces. So for the next 6 months, maybe even a year, we will just be staying local here in Minco, Oklahoma.
Yep.
And selling coffee and selling snow cones. There's a lot of little events that happen here.
Yes.
In Minco, and so
We'll get to kind of see like what our little small town's about and see the coffee trailer up and running, us doing all the practicing, figuring out all the things.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so many things we're going to learn.
And so we're so excited about that. And, you know, anytime you jump into a new adventure or a new small business, you know, living the life as an entrepreneur like we are now, it's pretty cool to be able to be where you feel like you kind of, I guess, have some connections.
Oh, yeah,
or,
definitely.
you know, you feel a little safer. Like, we would love to be doing this maybe in California or maybe in Colorado
Yeah,
or
that's
something
our
like
dream.
that.
Yeah, but God's got us here right now, and
Absolutely.
I think it's because He's maybe this is going to be a stepping stone.
I think so.
You know?
Yeah.
So we're excited about it, and we're excited to learn, and the opportunity is here for us to do it. So
right now, you know, I guess I kind of wanted to also talk a little bit about like our morning routine and what it's been. It's actually been all over the place.
It really has.
And it hasn't been like we want it to.
Yeah.
So let's just start with like, I naturally wake up in the mornings between 4:30 and 5.
Right.
We used to consistently work out in the mornings in the gym. So for so many years, I started, you know, I used an alarm clock and I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I had my devotion time, I had my prayer time, I did a bit of reading, and I drank my coffee. Lots of coffee. And then we would work out, whether we worked out at home or we went to the gym. That has always been my routine. So, and Casey's,
yes.
You know, she would generally, I would try to wake up at 5, coffee prepared, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
She would get up at 5:30 and have her prayer time, have her self-devotion time, and then sometimes we would even do like yoga separate or together, but it was kind of quiet time together, you know. And it's really always worked for us. It's always been like
There's been seasons in our life where we haven't been able to do that, and we always find ourselves wanting that
yearning
back.
for it, wishing we had it back, which is exactly where we are right now.
Yep, exactly.
We wish that we had that back, but you know.
And we're working towards that. Like, we're getting up, we're setting goals to get up every morning at that same time, have our coffee, have our devotion, and get out and do some kind of movement. Our minds are so busy right now that we are getting up and thinking of all the things that need to be done.
I'm a firm believer that everyone's wake up time should be 5 a.m. Like, if you wake up at 5 a.m., you can pretty well, it doesn't matter if you have to go to work at 7, if you have to go to work at 9 or 10, you know, that 5 a.m. is just that perfect little time to get up. It doesn't matter if you're a coffee drinker.
Yep, it's
you know, you can get up, you have enough time to do a workout. But I remember back when Casey and I were young, like that, you know, if I had to be at work at 8, had a 30-minute drive, it was like I woke up at 7 and I had like 30 minutes to myself. And then it was like I had to be in the vehicle had to be started. Everything about that is an absolute nightmare. You know, I like to get up, and no matter where I have to be, I want an hour or two before
time to be able
to myself before I have to actually leave. And I know my vehicle doesn't want me to start it, throw it in drive, and just take off. It wants to also warm up, you know, and get the oil flowing and stuff. And that's what I try to teach the kids and stuff, you know. But yeah, like our morning routine right now has just been this. It's been, we've tried our hardest. I have been waking up at 5. Casey's been waking up at 5:30, but then we've just gotten busy. You know, we didn't get our workout in. We drank our coffee.
The boys' schoolwork, you know, catching up on that.
And right into the coffee
Tucker's
trailer.
Had some really early dentist appointments. I've had to go to the dentist since we've been back. Tucker's gotten his driver's permit since we've been back, so he's had driving school. It's just all the things, life, you know?
Life stuff. And so, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay that sometimes your plan and everything that you're trying to do consistently doesn't work out.
Got to get back on, though. Got to get that schedule going again.
It is going to change for us again. Our wake up time is going to actually become 4 a.m. because I plan to start coffee at 5 a.m. every morning so that we can have our trailer open by 6 and ready to serve. And then when I say I want to be open at 6, you know, if someone shows up at 5:45, I want to be able to serve them coffee. That's how we want to operate our business. And then we want to consistently be open throughout the day. So we're going to have to figure out, you know, how are we still going to squeeze in our workouts, you know, and it's simple. You either stay up later or you wake up earlier. And so
I think we're going to have to switch it to after we get out at the coffee
I think
shop.
So. I think we're going to do
our movement then.
We're going to wake up. We're going to do
some little 10-minute workouts.
Yeah, stuff like that. Have our devotion time, and we're going to start serving coffee because, you know, coffee's a morning business.
Yes,
so that's how it'll be.
Yep.
So our workouts will no longer be in the morning, like this nice little walk that we're doing here. We're trying to get in.
Taking advantage of this.
About 1.5 miles this morning, and we're just walking is all we're doing. Along with some yoga and stuff before and after we do this. But that has been our morning routine. It's been all over the place and up and down. And I guess, you know, if you're watching this, we urge you to have some kind of morning routine.
Definitely.
Sometimes it won't be what you want it to be, you know, and it's going to get moved around. But try your hardest to stay consistent.
Yeah. And do something. It makes you feel so much better, you know?
Yeah. And do it, you know, with your spouse. You know, try to figure out, unless you don't have a spouse, then obviously you can't. But Casey and I are married. So, you know, that's what we're going to talk about. It works out so great for our marriage. It makes us so happy to be able to and have that time together.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, so that's our morning routine right now, guys. It's all over the place.
Yes.
We are going to start being a lot more consistent with our YouTube videos. And you're probably going to start seeing ads on our videos. We're real excited about that. Hope that is something. I hope the ads are good for you guys to see and you enjoy them. That means that we are monetized now on YouTube, and so we're super excited, and we're thankful, because if you guys wasn't watching our videos, that would have never happened. So I guess that's where we're going to leave it here. Get up, be consistent, drink your coffee, get a morning routine, and
we'll see you
that's
guys
later. Stay tuned for our next video. All right, see ya.